Now, say what you're doing.
Alright, let's take the front clip off this thing. 2 bolts. Simple. They're not really bolts, they're actually screws. Prep this thing for paint. Watch yourself.
That's a
And we just take it up, work it out. It will get stuck, so don't be afraid to be slow and rough with it. Most tractors, they don't have these. We'll sit right over here. Just making sure how I'm going to get this off. Okay, I gotta prep it for paint and all that good stuff.
what kind of paint you going to use?
I'm going to use red factory lawn sheath paint. Paint it red and black, the original traditional colors. What you're all seeing is the original, which is no good.
Well, get out of the way. So
I blew it up in the middle of winter.
Okay.
Move the field cap.
Look at all them pretty wires.
Yep, all the wires have got to go. Everything must go.
What's going to be the most tricky part?
Trickiest part is trying to get the rest of the motor deck off. Not to mention all the wiring that's got to be through and all that good stuff. Got a little bit of dirt in this
Trying to
bolt.
get it here, kid. You're kind of getting in the way.
Yeah, well, this bolt's kind of rusted. We're gonna have to replace that.
There's one more.
Nope, there's 2.
Is there 2?
Yeah, there's 2 more, and then so let's get the last one off here. The main thing that's going to be an issue is the key switch, steering column, all that good stuff.
Why?
Because it's connected to this rod, and that rod's going to be in the way. Fuel line's all disconnected here. Okay, now we need some pliers, which I'm not going to use those. I've got some actual pliers I'm going to use. These are lockers that actually hold the tank in position. As far as I know, anyway.
And how many are on there?
Got more screws here I forgot about. When you're doing a project like this, do not get rough with it. Sometimes, if you have to, get some WD-40 and spray the bolts. Makes your life easier. Guaranteed. Now we're going to have to switch to a bigger one.
Show 'em. Which one?
Bigger screwdriver, bigger bolt.
Hey, show it. Show it. Before you do anything, show it.
Bigger screwdriver.
Aim it up like this, dude.
It's a 3/16 screwdriver. It's almost pretty damn good. Yes, I'm gonna have to recoat these bolts. Everything must be painted to make it look nice. Just to make it look presentable. Okay. Gotta remove the wires. I doubt it. Really? Okay, it does fit. Okay, I just set it over here and grab a 1/2 inch.
Show it in front of the camera.
1/2 inch. So easy when you got rusty bolts. None of these bolts are lubricated because it's been out in the weather for a couple of weeks or longer. Pull your bolt out. Make sure you stick the nut back on it. Give it a tug. Set it over here with the rest of your stuff. Okay. Here's where it gets tricky, folks. Go back on this. Do not need that. You want hacksaw. Guaranteed, hacksaw makes your life easier, folks. My blade bent. I don't care. I don't recommend you doing this. I think it's not aluminum, to be honest. 100% cut off. Now nicely work your gasket. It's actually a spacer of some type. But take time to work it back and forth. It's gonna pop in my face here pretty quick. There we go. Gasket's off. Now this whole thing should slide right up. See all that dirt and grime and all that good stuff? That's 30 years of dirt and crap. That's how long this tractor has been sitting before I got it. Not so good. Kind of like to have this tractor up and going for summer. But like I said, don't rush the process. The process takes time, and yes, it is slow. So, this also needs to get painted. That's the support bracket.
All inside?
Huh?
All inside.
Yeah, all of it. It's all inside. Look at all that junk. Dirt, grime, garbage. Straight up trash. What these? Okay. Good? Yeah. Alright. Yes, you will get grime and all that bullshit on you. You're dealing with an old machine that's old. And it's being 100% redone.
Is this your tape job?
No.
Move your fucking hand. I want to get this.
This is factory.
Uh-huh.
That's the way I got it. I was assuming it's factory.
Okay.
This is my job.
That right there.
These wires I made myself. They're to the lights.
Okay.
Reason why they're taped. These are already taped up. You, I don't need.
What the hell did you just unplug?
That was a sensor that did not exist.
Okay.
I need my BFH. Big fucking hand. Still going, isn't it?
Yeah. Lucky for you.
Alright.
Now, show that. We'll just hold it up.
This used to be the mower deck. You engage this, which engages the pulleys on the mower deck.
Okay.
No good. Now I gotta pound this stuff. Trying not to damage your sidewalls here. You do that, you're dumb. Because you have to re-weld the whole thing back together. I'm gonna patch this hole up anyway flush so it doesn't look like that. This hole here is your maintenance hole. So now, all that said and done, we're gonna see if we're gonna unbolt that wiring harness.
Well, this shit is all nasty, I can tell you that.
That's all nasty. It's garbage.
So what now, you getting underneath there?
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
I mean, not yet, because I still have to remove the starter solenoid.
Ah.
If you don't know what a starter solenoid is, this is a starter solenoid. It's a little black small box. That's a starter solenoid. I'm trying to put everything back so I know where everything is.
Well, this machine was...
This machine
ugly.
pulls a lot of trailers in its days. I'm going to do a video on that thing. But, whatever. Anyway.
So what, you getting underneath this bitch now?
Unless you want to hold it up.
Wow. Suck my dick, bitch.
I wouldn't say that.
What? We'll edit that out. No, we
You're
won't.
going to edit that out away.
No, we won't. Fuck it. Shit like this happens, dude. What are you looking for?
Looking for my dang socket.
Mm-hmm. Over here.
There it is. That socket wrench. Because I need that socket. Maybe I might have to go down here. Wait. Let's find out.
Now, what are you doing?
Yep, there it is. I'm just going to loosen this nut by hand because it's not that tight.
Well, is it underneath?
Just right here. Personally.
Well, your big ass hands are in the way, and I can't. Okay. That it? Hold it up.
This is the nut that holds the starter solenoid in place.
Okay.
Now, we disconnect the wires from the switch. No, too big. Okay. You? Perfect. Nope, I guess not. I lied.
You fucking liar.
Take me out. Don't be afraid, a lot of bolts will take you out too.
What was that? Look at the camera.
A
What'd
lot
you
of
say?
these bolts fake you out.
Hmm.
So don't be afraid to double check your sizes. This one. Put your nuts back on your starter solenoid so you know where they go to. Trust me, I've done this in the past. And let me tell you, it's not fun.
No.
It ain't pretty.
What was that?
I said it ain't pretty.
What was that?
It ain't pretty.
Yeah. Okay.
It wants to be that way. I can be that way. Make sure I have the right socket here.
Hey. Hey.
Huh. As you can all see here, this is a 1979 Lawn Chief. I've been working on it for a couple of days now. We're gonna reassemble it, put it all back together, and good stuff like that. This is the first video I'm doing of it because I still have to do a lot of work. But the thing I'm working on right now is that 1980s. Yeah, you heard me correct. That's an 80s Murray with a let's go come over here and get a close up. That's a 11 horse HP. Yeah, I bought this for parts for the Chief here, but come to find out, none of the parts are worth having. Some parts are worth having, but sorry about the lighting out here. It's almost noon. It's almost dark time. But I've been slowly tearing this apart. Right now, I'll show you what I did so far. Here's the rear end to the Chief. And that motor you see right here, the reason why it's upside down is because I blew it up in the middle of winter. Last winter, in fact. Here's this. This is the axle. The new axle, sitting right there. So, when I get to it, you know, get to more of this. Here, I'll show you what's underneath it real quick. This is what it looks like right now. It's not much of nothing. I mean, the rear end's out of it because it was no good. Found out the shaft here, why this tire won't come off. But we'll come back and we'll see what we could do. So when it's time for assembly time, I'll give you an update on that. So stay tuned, folks. This is Ghost Ranger 11 signing out. As you can all see here, this is 1979 Lawn Chief. I've been working on it for a couple of days now. We're gonna reassemble it, put it all back together, and good stuff like that. This is the first video I'm doing of it because I still have to do a lot of work. But the thing I'm working on right now is that 1980s. Yeah, you heard me correct. That's an 80s Murray with a let's go come over here and get a close up. That's a 11 horse HP. Yeah, I bought this for parts for the Chief here, but come to find out, none of the parts are worth having. Some parts are worth having, but sorry about the lighting out here. It's almost noon. It's almost dark time. But I've been slowly tearing this apart. Right now, I'll show you what I did so far. Here's the rear end to the Chief. And that motor you see right here, the reason why it's upside down is because I blew it up in the middle of winter. Last winter, in fact. Here's this. This is the axle. The new axle, sitting right there. So, when I get to it, you know, get to more of this. Here, I'll show you what's underneath it real quick. This is what it looks like right now. It's not much of nothing. I mean, the rear end's out of it because it was no good. Found out the shaft here, why this tire won't come off. But we'll come back and we'll see what we could do. So when it's time for assembly time, I'll give you an update on that. So stay tuned, folks. This is Ghost Ranger 11 signing out. This is an update video of a 1970s Lawn Chief.
garden tractor. And as you can all see, that it's got brand new paint. Yeah, that's correct. Brand new paint. This is Lawn Chief on the back. Fairly used battery. And it doesn't even use keys. It's got racing switches, gas tank. It's got headlights, taillights, the works. It was originally black and red. As you see, the rims are black all the way around. Show you the other side real quick. It's even got side markers on either side. This has a brand new crate motor. Yes, that's correct. Brand new crate motor. Dual start, full start, electric start, the works. And apparently the battery's a little dead. But all you have to do sounds pretty good. Sounds really good. There's lights. Lights are on. There. Yeah, lights are off. Stand a little bit back here, and yeah, I mean, this is an update video, so if you want to turn it off, just turns off like that. So like I said, it's a 1970s Lawn Chief garden tractor, and it's got a trailer hitch, trailer package right here. So, like I said, I mean, it's not pretty, but it doesn't. It looks 10 times better than what it did. I mean, when I first got it, it ran like crap. It drove like crap. Steered like crap. I got a video out that I have that showing you the teardown process, the reconstruction process, on what it used to look like to what it does now. I'm sorry for the late updates. It's been months since I got this going. I just been tinkering on it a little bit more here and there, try to get it just right. But yeah, so stay tuned, and there should be more updates out on this as we go. So if you got any questions or any comments or anything like that about it, leave them in the comment section. Please subscribe. We can really use the support. So like I said, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Sorry about the late update. Again, please subscribe. We can use all the subscribers points as we can. Right now we're trying to get up to 1,000 likes if it's possible. So again, it's been a long build. It's been a really hard build. It's been an experience, one of the newest experiences I've ever done. I worked on these tractors for years, went to school to do it, I never completely did anything like this before. This is totally new for us, but again, sorry for the late update. I know it's, you know, yeah, so I know it's late for it to be out, but I'm sorry for it. I've just been too busy doing with other things, other projects I got going on. But like I said, please subscribe, hit the like button below. If you got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And you can also hit me up at my Facebook page, which is Cody Belcher, or you can go to my other Facebook page, which is William Belcher. It doesn't really matter. There will be a easy way to find it is to look for this tractor right here, and I also have videos on my Facebook page. But this is Ghost Ranger 11. Again, I'm sorry about the late updates. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you like it. Leave comments down below. I'll read them, what you guys have to say. Again, I'm sorry for the late update. This is Ghost Ranger 11 signing out. Peace out. Alright guys, this is another update video, part 5. And as you guys can all see, that it's covered in mud, but that's because it's wintertime. And I did some upgrades. I got lead shot here, lead shot tires on the rear. That's why they're a different color, because they're lead shot. Got my ball hitch there. And right now it's covered in mud. So if you guys, it's kind of like a mud pit, but little addition to the stuff here is got LED headlights on the bottom there, and I'll come over here and hit the switch for you. So the headlights are no longer connected, and the switch, it's like a $10 switch. So, and if you guys are still wondering if it still has that motor in it, there's that Intech 10.5, and I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys, so you guys know what's up, what's what. So don't forget to subscribe, hit like, share with all your friends, and hit that bell for notifications when you guys know the next time I upload. So take it easy, guys. Alright, this is the Lawn Chief garden tractor. Those are the trailer tail lights. Here's the two side markers. I'm going to walk around. Come back here. Get close up on that. That's the driver's side. That's the passenger side. And that's it, folks. (1970s) Lawn Chief. This is part 2 of the finished build. Used battery. Painted red and black as a traditional color. It's not bad. It's got a 10.5 in it. It's not that bad. Lights work. Electric start, pull start. But apparently the battery's weak. Good. There's the throttle. That's forward. It has high, low, reverse. Hooked up to the end of the tractor. Really quick. Try to recognize it. Sure I'm not hitting nothing. Low range right now. And that is all she wrote right there, folks. That's all she wrote. It's pretty good. It's got a couple of places here, here, and right here. A couple of places that you can mount stuff to. Ain't no big deal. And then it's got the trailer hitch. It's got the ball hitch on it with the lights on the back. Stuff like that. Pretty good. I rewired the whole thing. Brand new motor. It's not even a year old. It's a couple months old. Overhead. Valve. Everything's brand new except that starter relay. All the wires, everything. Straight down to the brand new paint. I just repainted it. This is part 2 of 2. So, alright. This is it. Stay tuned for the next project. Bye, YouTube. This is another update video on a 1978 Lawn Chief. I just, matter of fact, got done doing some repairs. This was the original trailer hitch. So what I did just before I made this video is I put this new one on here. Here, let me take that off and Take the trailer out of here so you can all see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Go ahead and put the thing back in real quick. But you guys get the idea. I also added some new hardware here, some springs here and whatnot. Everything else is the same everything, same motor. The only difference is that this has got an E3 spark plug in it. Just recently did a tune-up on it. Drained all the fluids out and put all new. The biggest update, you guys are probably wondering about the 1990 Craftsman. Well, we'll take a quick peek. That is what's left of the 1990 Craftsman. Motor blew up, transaxle blew up. This transmission's good. I didn't want to have to fuck around and wait for parts, so I needed parts for the system. For this guy, the 78 Lawn Chief, I needed certain parts for that, so I can haul that trailer. So, you guys are wondering why you guys are looking at this piece of shit. Well, we'll get into that on another day. I'm tired of waiting, so I just said hell with it. Parted it out, grabbed the parts I needed, and as you can see, I'm gonna probably end up keeping the frame for something else, like a go-kart build or whatever, and whatnot. But this guy is ready to go. But other than that, the other thing we've done was this, and I'll show you what that one used to look like. It used to look like this, with all the electrical tape and all that BS. It's pretty well broken. Let's get this from it. And focus. Anyway, this one focus very well. So yeah, dump. And other than that, this is the update. I'm sorry I'm late on uploading, guys. Bear with me here. I've just been too busy dealing with these guys, and of course that 1990 Craftsman with left one. And we'll, like I said, we'll talk more about that on a future video. As I said, again, so we can pull trailers. And yes, I will make a video of this guy being pulled. Yes, that's correct. The 78 Lawn Chief will pull this trailer, even though it's got this big old military thing, but it will pull it. We'll have a future video on that as well. We'll talk more about that too. But right now, I'm trying to make this video short. So again, 78 Lawn Chief update. Ghost Ranger 11 signing off. Alright, this is another update video on 1978 Lawn Chief. The reason why it looks red is nice. I just did this 45 minutes ago, so that's why I'm making a video of it now. And we'll do another walk around. See? This is just an update video. You all know about the tail lights and the headlights and the side markers. Well, what you guys don't know is that there's red all over the place. Is it glow? Yes. Red tail light glows. Look at that. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Alright? Look at that. Beautiful as it can be. Y'all want to see the headlights? There they are. Headlights and all. See, it even lights up the shop. Now one of them is dead anyway, because the battery's weak. But yeah, 1978 Lawn Chief. Got new wheels and tires, but I'll show you that. You don't guys need to see that crap. You guys already know what those tires look like. They've been on here before, and they're already in the video. So I'll fire the switch up real quick. And the hood latches, just like that. Got fenders on it and everything. But that's really cool. See, you can even get the feel of the underglow, you know. Alright, this is Ghost Ranger 11 signing off. And please like, share, subscribe, and make sure you watch all my other videos on my channel too. So, Ghost Ranger 11 signing off.
We're doing nothing.
Hey, stop.
Alright, YouTube. Got another build going on for you guys. Well, the last video I was talking about this motor and the lawn chief body. Well, we're not going to talk about it today. We're done talking about it. It's time to actually show you guys what's going down and how it's going down. How we doing it. Well, this is the motor, the 12 horse that was originally on this frame, like I was talking about. Right now it's in the process. It's completely tore down. I'm in the process of right now putting it back together. Let me back up here so you can all see. There you go. And to actually get an idea on what's going down, what's going on around here, is that we're building the lawn chief again. That's right. The legend is coming back from the dead. It's what started this whole thing, and that's what we're going with. Alright, we're gonna rebuild the whole chief. 10 times better though. And if you guys want to know about the other tractor, let me come in the shop here and I'll show you what that one's going on about. I apologize that it's dark outside. That's out sitting right outside my shop. That guy runs and drives perfectly. Nothing wrong with it. I just need to put the headlights back in. That's it. That's all that needs to be done. And talked to a couple of my friends. They say don't paint the hood. Don't even touch the hood. Paint the rest of it. Leave it be. Leave the hood be. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna walk you through this guy right quick. I know my shop's a mess. That's all right. Right now, I'm in the process of putting the rear fenders on, putting the dash and the steering wheel on. The only issue is, I'll show you what the issue is right now. Actually, it doesn't quite fit right. But that's okay. That's what this whole job's all about on this Chief. It's all about modifications. I don't know how many modifications this body has actually been through. It's been through a lot actually. So I'm going on the other side here and I'll show you what's going on there. Sorry about the light. We're gonna go on the back side of this tractor. Trying to do it the best I can here, so just bear with me, guys. Some of the parts are original. That's the Mtds, frame and stuff like that. I was threatening to use. Let's see. I was threatening to use this fender, these fenders, off the original Mtd, and I decided not to. But those taillights will. Seriously, those taillights will be on the Chief. Other than that, what you guys see is what it is. I have a new rear. I have the Chief's axle on here. Those are the components and sitting in that wheel. That's one of the wheel and tire that we're going to put on here. I'm thinking about putting what it's called a body lift. Make my own body lift like I've done for the front, for the dash and the tank and all that. Make a body lift. I just need to come up with some fabrication for that steering column. It's a 2-piece column, so that's a good thing. Easy for me to easily to adjust. It did have these LEDs in the original. Let's see, in the original lights in the front clip. Well, I found out that, let's see, focus on it here real quick. But anyway, one of them's busted. We ain't gonna use it. I just broke it more. That's alright. But these, I do believe, are LEDs, if memory serves me correct. It actually has the light switch still intact. This right here was for my underglow. Well, it's broken right now, so we're gonna have to the plan is to, when everything's all said and done, this switch here, ACC2, is gonna be for the headlights. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in now so you guys can actually see. This is the original on and off button right here. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and plug here right into there. Just like so. And it's actually a weird place to put it, which is right here. But we're going to raise up the steering column and wheel at the same time. Hopefully, you know, everything comes together. I am taking my sweet time. My sweet time. You don't want to rush this or anything like that. You don't want to accidentally, oh, hey, you know, I screwed it up type deal. No, we want to do it perfectly, complete. And I'll show you my other issue. The main problem after it's all done. Let me have this light real quick and I'll see if I can get it up in there. You guys see that gear right there? You see how it's all chewed up? Well, my plan is to replace that whole mechanism with a brand new one. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, and the front clip's sitting right there. So that's the whole entire plan. That's the setup we're going with. A lot of my viewers love this tractor, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to put it back together. And I got a job for it. And that's the only reason why we're doing this, is because we need it. And, you know, it's the only one that actually we got. And this thing is originally was being built the first time. The real reason why I built this the first time was because I needed a tractor right now. You know, I needed to get it going. Okay, well, as you saw in the previous videos, when I did that a video about my 2 new purchases, the 2 new tractors I bought, that one, and I don't know if you guys can see it over there or not, but let me see if I can. No, I can't zoom in. So, yeah, that frame, that right there. Yeah, so, the whole object here is to see if I can get a body lift mounted on this whole tractor, because we're not lifting the frame up, we're just lifting the body. Okay, for an example, like the front clip there, here, I'll show you right now. You see those 2 brackets right there that's sitting in front of the hood? The whole front clip there? Well, those are the actual lift mounts to lift it off the motor. So it's easy to do, you know, spark plug, change it, you know, stuff like that. Right there is where the original hood was mounted. And let me see if I can put that down real quick. See, they were mounted on these points here and here. Okay, well, we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna actually, let me grab this light again. We're actually gonna mount it right there in that hole, the top one, on either end. Excuse me, on either side. And it just holds on to right here. I'll show you what I was talking about. It just mounts right there on each side. That's for holding the tank together. And that's for the throttle cable. Okay. Well, that's sort of going to be a slight problem for me. But not really a problem for me in general. But as you guys can see, I have a bunch of stuff, you know, going into this thing. I just wanted to make a quick video on what's going on. And you guys are probably wondering, why is the mower deck lever still there? Well, that's still there because I'm going to actually mow grass with it next year. And that's the plan with this. Try to mow grass with it. And I also, let's take a peek down here real quick. I also have the trailer hitch that can bolt to this. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a mower slash trailer hauler. And that one over there, the Cenex Classic Hydrostatic. And I'm going to, hopefully, by the end of this build, I'm going to take that tractor and I'm going to take this 44-inch mower deck and I'm going to put it right back on that tractor over there. Why? Because it works perfectly. Nothing wrong with it. As you guys can see right now, there is no headlights in that thing at all. And that trailer over there, I know you can't you can barely see it, but you can see that white wheel over there bolted to something. Well, that's the original trailer that I had for my ATV. Don't have that no more. Anyway, enough with rambling on. I'm going to end this video and I'm going to get back to work. And I am showing you guys each step from now on. And I hope you guys love this series. I'm going to try to make a series of this. When I get the fenders all squared away, and the front clip squared away, and the steering column squared away, each piece will be filmed. I decided, let's go ahead. I had to make sure that this was straight. The dashboard was straight when I make this video. And it's on there permanently. Just letting you guys know that now. And later, hopefully by tomorrow, it should, or maybe not tomorrow, maybe a week from now. I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm using a cordless drill. But other than that, you know, there is no brakes on this thing at all. I mean, the brake pedal itself don't move. Let's grab this real quick so you guys can all see. And, you know, there's a bunch of stuff in there that actually needs to be cleaned up. Like that wire you guys, that starter wire you guys see, going right through where the mower deck leveler is, and it's coming out of there, and we're gonna redesign, we're gonna reroute that. And the original was set up for the battery right here. Well, that's the plan. We're gonna put the battery right back in there, so we don't ever have to worry about that. So, other than that, I'm going to get it off here. I'm going to upload this video later tonight, hopefully. And hopefully you guys like this video. If you are new, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for when you guys know I upload more content. And I hope that you guys actually enjoy this build. And I want to take you guys along with it. So, let's continue, and I'll see you in the next video when it comes out. Ghost Ranger 11 signing out. Alright, YouTube, got another update for you guys. That's what's left of the 1978 Lawn Chief. For all those viewers out there that has been watching the build of this tractor and all that good stuff, it is time for this frame to come to an end. But the Chief is still operational. Yes, you heard me correct. Still operational. And I'm going to show you why. There it is. 1978 Lawn Chief on a 1990s Craftsman frame. Not much to look at right now. There it is. There's the fender with the actual name on the back of it. There's the front clip. Here's the Intech 344cc engine, 10.5 intake. Yeah. Got 20s on both sides. Pretty good. The ones on the old frame were 18s. There it is, right there. That's the old Kohler engine that came off of it. That Kohler is for sale, by the way. If anyone wants to know, it is for sale. So, if you guys are interested in a Kohler engine, V-twin, 18 horse, that thing's for sale and it barely runs. Smokes like a train. But yeah, I figured, you know, since we're doing an upgrade, you guys know I like to pull logs and all that cool stuff. We do a lot of cool stuff on this channel, man. But I figured, you know, I'll do an update video on the 78 Lawn Chief, 1990s Craftsman. So, it's a 78 Lawn Chief again, on a newer frame. This frame here took a nosedive. There apparently that the belt tensioner on these old model frames are, the pulleys are riveted together, so and it's plastic. So when that pulley breaks on these, you can't replace them. You're just, for some reason, they were designed to throw them away, be done with it. Well, not in this case, my friends. We're gonna get rid of that frame and say hello to the new frame, and it's gonna be bigger and better. We love to do things bigger, and we love to do things badass. So, like I said, I have a Kohler 18 horse V-twin. That's for sale. It's also gonna go on Craigslist, so you guys keep an eye open for that if you guys are interested. It will be on Craigslist and it will be on Facebook. So, and there's the original gas tank. And I think that's about it for right now. Oh, those of you that are wondering about the hood, there's the hood. It's going to go back on as well, like everything else. When we do a final assembly, I got to bolt that motor back on. I got to do some wiring. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of wiring all over the place that's still attached to the motor. I just picked unbolted the whole thing and took the whole motor wiring, the works. So, and we're got a new steering wheel here. Steering works just fine, like it should. Other than that, we have our gas tank in the traditional spot where it always is. Just gotta go ahead and get that front clip mounted up, mocked up, and get it going. And a bunch of other stuff that's gonna be happening. I do have the original dash to this 1990s frame, and not sure what I'm gonna do with that right away, but you know, like I said, a reminder. So those of you that are just joining us, I have an 18 horse Kohler, barely runs. It's going up for sale real soon on Craigslist and Facebook, so keep an eye open for that if you guys are interested. Alright, Ghost Ranger 11, signing off and peace out. Record this situation, don't you guys think? Alright, well, let me turn the camera this way so I'm not blinding you guys. Anyway, as I said before, I do believe it was 2 months ago, we were working on this project, on the 78 Lawn Chief frame swap, and I got bigger tires, right here, bigger tires. Everything's still the same, the way it originally was, with all the aftermarket good stuff, and all that. These were, I do believe, are 20s, and the others are like 15s. Let's check real quick. Well, they're Sears tires, so 2-ply, all that good stuff. Give me a second here. Let's take a look. Try to get it up in there. Apparently you guys can't see, but yeah, it's like a 10 or 12. There's the battery for right now. Here's the shifter. And of course, you guys already recognize all this good stuff. So, some things never change, but some things do change. Well, let's take a little peek under the seat here and look at that transmission. For the transmission and good stuff. These are the original tires that you guys are seeing that were already on this frame. A friend of mine gave me this frame because the other one took a shit. You could definitely tell that there is a lot of stuff here, you know. Look at that. That is badass. Ignore the pedal. I have that purposely like that. It's got bracing on either side. You probably saw. This is, and then take a look under the hood here, real quick, and you see how there's a bolt here with a nut, and on the other side there's another bolt with a nut on the bottom. Okay, where those bolts go to are these bracings on the front, and one over here too. And there's the other bracing. But these bracings here are actually designed to hold the front clip in position all the way around. Okay. Yes, it's still dual start. Okay, I still have all the fancy stuff in here as well. Starter relay, starter, all that fancy stuff, okay? It was originally a 42-inch deck with a 6-speed transmission. Yeah, with a 42-inch deck with 6-speed transmission, so you guys already know about that good stuff. Still have the, sorry about that guys, I was cleaning up the camera here real quick. Give it a second. And it still has the side markers on it, on the fenders. And as you guys noticed, that the taillights are still there. So there's the other one. And all that good stuff. This is a new wheel. So, new wheel. Pretty much a whole new frame, just with all the fancy stuff. This part here where my boot is at, right here, this and this is designed for a snowplow, for a Craftsman blade. So, and I pull it with this, I use the tractor to pull this piece of shit looking trailer. And this is actually a Honda ATV trailer from the 70s. I guess Honda had a good deal going on. I never ended up with a bike. It got stolen in 2012. Or it was either stolen in 2012 or 2009. I don't exactly remember, but it was a 4-wheel drive Honda quad, complete with snowplow and all that good stuff. Well, it got stolen, and they left the trailer behind. But anyway, enough of that. We have a new throttle cable. 100% all the way. Let's see, what else is on here? Oh yeah, I had electric PTO electric PTO underneath, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. What it looks like up under here. Yeah, I'm not sure what that bolt's for, but you know, just bear with me here. Here, let me turn this the other way. That bolt. There we go. Try to get you guys under here some more. The best I can here. Here we go. Here's the pulley system that we're looking at right now. And this belt is not the original belt. This belt was actually meant for a Craftsman 2. And let's try to go a little deeper. There it is. There's the crank with a pulley. All that good stuff. That's the that pulley that you guys are seeing right now. That pulley goes to a PTO. That's electric PTO that slides up on there for the mower deck. Well, the problem was it was hitting this steering rod. It was constantly trying to cut it up, so I didn't have a choice but to rip it off. But yeah, show you guys exactly what it looks like under here. We'll go on the back side and get a closer look at the drivetrain back there. But as you guys can see, it's not that bad. So, you know, it's an easy going process. But the belt tensioner is already maxed out anyway with the belt. I'm going to turn it slightly this way so you guys can see what I'm getting ready to point at. This son of a bitch is your steering rod. Okay? And it likes to pop off when you turn too sharp. And we're going to get you guys out of here. So, I'm going to take a look underneath the other side and show you the drivetrain on that. Well, I should go on the other side, shouldn't I? Just give me a second here, guys. Someone had dogs messed in my yard. But anyway, here's the other look of the drivetrain. The shifter is the original shifter that went with this, but it doesn't go with the transmission. I had to make special, not special, but I had to bend certain elbow pieces in that rod to make it work. So that's why it is what it is. Go on the other side, and that's what I was talking about. It says it's a 42-inch with a 6-speed transmission. That's not true anymore. This has a 5-speed transmission in it. If you all know Redneck Computer Geek and you see his videos, the 6-speed transmissions are trash. All 6-speed transmissions are junk, especially the hydrostatic ones. This is a pureless transmission, which is actually pretty good. I never have any problems with pureless transmissions. Since this is a pureless transmission, I really never had any problems with it. It's the hydrostatic transmissions I have problems with. And of course, here's the gas cap and the fuel tank and all that good stuff. There's the fuel pump. There's really not that much room in here. And you guys are probably wondering what's going on with the other thing. Here, let me fix this camera real quick. Anyway, this whole deal right here is separating from the whole thing. So this is going to be multiple updates in one. So just bear with me on that. It's quick and easy to do all the updates on all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, it's still a running, driving process. I wasn't kidding, wasn't lying to you guys when I said it was already up and going. It was still in pieces. Probably the next update, or not update, but the next project is this trailer. And what I want to do is that I want to actually redo this, all this wood that's on here. I want to redo it with nothing but diamond plated. If you guys like to see this build, to go ahead and make it happen, you know, see if it will happen, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys think. Should I make it should I do this the way it is originally as you see it, or should I go ahead and make it with the diamond plated with a red deck? So let me know in the comment section below, guys. Alright, let's move on to other things we got going on here. Where is it? Right here. This is the pin that makes everything tick. I don't like that. I'm gonna get rid of that. It's a tilt trailer, but the tilt part doesn't really want to work. So, gonna have to work on that. Anyway, let's move on to our other project that we just recently, well, you guys probably seen. This guy. It's got brand new hubs, brand new lug nuts, the works. It's got LED cab lights. Literally LED cab lights all the way around. But this canopy we gave to us, so excuse me. This canopy we gave to us, so I'm not really worried about this hunk of crap. The window was already missing. It doesn't look pretty bad. I don't know why it does that, but it does. But yeah, doesn't look pretty bad. It's got LED license plate lights. Here, I'll show you a close up on one of these real quick. Say, brand new license plate lights. I still have to do some more work on this thing as well. Like this rest hole you guys probably seen a year ago. This big old fucking hole right here is gonna have to go, so I'm gonna have to work on that. And I do believe there's another one on the other side. Yeah, right here. Yeah, all this is gonna have to go. But yeah, it's got a 306 in it with a 4-speed. It does pretty good for what it is. Show you the inside of here real quick. That's just your everyday pickup truck. I have the cover to the car I'm going to put back on here in a little while. Just finally got a new one of those, so we're good to go. It's got a hole right here where the those holes there were where the CB microphone used to be. Oh, you guys are probably, I'm actually surprised I didn't get no comments. Really am. There's a reason why I'm saying that. Because I'm doing so many upgrades. So many of these damn trucks that I've got. And so far, this is the best one out of them all. It's in my 86 F-250 1-ton with Dana 60s. Of course, you already know about those. And those. No. That's not what we're here to talk about today. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about what's already on the front of this truck. We're talking about those babies. These are brand new LED fog lights. Looks pretty good when it goes with those. Wouldn't you guys say? I think it looks badass. And of course, I still have my stickers on my bumper. Come on. There we go. And my logo and everything else with my LED headlights. I found out that these are no longer LEDs. Someone replaced them. Yeah, someone replaced those. These are still LED, but everything else is LED. Just for some reason, those two are not LED. But I'll show you the guys inside this thing real quick. So you guys know I'm not blowing smoke out of my ass. And Warren hubs. Take a look at this. Like I said, the reason why I'm doing this way is because I want to have all the new stuff in one video today. Because there's really not that much going on. Yes, my green toggle switch is busted. Right there. I did that yesterday. Sorry guys that love colors of green like I do. I'm going to have to replace that switch. There's the filler neck. Fuel pump. So yeah. Alright guys, well that should be it for this update. So I'll talk to you guys later. Alright. So like, share, and subscribe. Peace out. Okay. Morning, YouTube. It's early in the morning. And yes, I did have this already pre-warmed up. I had to use both hands for this pulley right here. Let me tell you, that's a pain in the ass. I'm going to do a demonstration on this 44-inch mower deck. And let's make sure that it's not going to run the pulleys or anything stupid like that. Because I'm sure you guys are excited to hear this thing run. I don't like the fact that it does that at the time. Really? Here we go. Okay, that was the mower deck itself. Now what we're gonna do is literally, I'm gonna do this with one hand. I know it sounds kind of weird because it is kind of a pain in the ass. Do this with one hand. But hey, you know what? I could do it. Oh, sort of. Alright. now you guys can say, and yes, that's my 10.5 Intech. There is the battery. You could buy these, you know, those things. Just a little push button. From the previous video, as you guys saw, I had that old motor. There's that original gas tank. And I'm gonna go park this thing back in its hole. Just back up a little bit. First things first, I'm gonna let you guys hear what the motor sounds like and all that. Excuse me. And stuff like that. And after we do that, I'll show you a little treat. Show you guys a little treat. Oh, she's moving on her own now. Okay. I don't know if that's been hooked up or not. Got a little bit more play in the wheel. Alright, well, we're gonna do 2 tractors today. Anyway, this is the, this is only one of them. My red one, my 88, I found out my old MTD, my red one that I had, was an 1988 through 1989 MTD riding mower with a 38-inch mower dig. So, anyway, I'm probably going to show you something a little interesting. A little update on a couple of projects, okay? I just showed you the old Craftsman, or MTD, excuse me. And here's this one. And I did sell one of my MTDs. Yes, I do. I used to have 3 red ones. I only had 2 red ones left. My 88 one I sold, and I went out and got another one, which is an 89, and that's what this is. It's a same make and model as the one I got rid of, but the one that I have a video of previously, the 89, I do have that one. I do have it. You're looking at it right now. Just letting you guys know right now. This is the one that I got when I did the video on a package deal on 2 of them. On both of them at the same time. Okay. If you don't know that video, it's there in the list. It's on the channel. So, it's got a 84 F150 involved in it as well. But I took that one, the one I was driving around with it all the time. Well, I took that one apart because a lot of my viewers wanted to, especially a couple of my old friends, you know, they wanted to see this thing up and going again. So we all got together one day and we made it happen. 12 horse, I'm not really sure if I'm going to use that or not. I don't know. I might just say hell with the whole motor thing and get rid of that thing completely. Just get rid of that thing altogether. I would open the hood, but there's a push mower sitting on top of it, so. Let's see. Throttle cable works. Got a light switch already on this one. I gotta get a push button set up here. Gotta get a toggle switch for that. I might just use one of those or whatever. This switch was actually used for the underglow. This switch was actually used for the side markers and the headlights. So, other than that, that's project number 2. Project number 3. I'm not sure if I'm gonna ever get around to it again. I know you guys are actually taking a sneak peek of it here. But, I'll show you project number 3 instead. As well. I'll show you that. I'll show you that. Y'all seeing it. Y'all starting to get a sneak peek here. Project number 3. This is a military generator. Motor runs great. Got to figure out why it doesn't develop power anymore. It used to. I used it on a job once. And we'll get into the little bit of detail here in a minute on that job that I used it with. But other than that, it runs great. It was working just fine on the job that I was on. We were almost, we weren't even close to being, we were halfway finished with the job. And for some reason, motor stayed running, but it just lost all power. Haven't gotten a clue on what caused the problem. Don't know. Talked to a couple of guys that I know that were in the service at the time that this thing was in. They don't understand what the hell happened to it. So I don't know. You know? A lot of guys believe it's just a blown fuse. Well, yeah, those fuses are maybe blown, but, you know, those are still spendy, you know. It's 24 volt electric start, pull start. And I'll show you what I mean by pull start. And it's got a brand new military carburetor from Military Surplus, which is right here. No, excuse me. It's buried. It's right there. The helmet's actually covering it up the carburetor from the moisture. This is your crank and your pulley right here. Wrap the belt around this thing. That's what these 2 points here are for. Here and down there. You wrap the belt around it and you pull this way. This way. Not that way. This way. So, it starts right up. Emergency kill switch. No big deal. Motor runs great. Just doesn't produce power. Now, hopefully by spring, next spring, I'll have that beast running. And it does have its own onboard toolbox, which is perfect. No, that is not the toolbox that I'm talking about, if you were thinking about it. It's sitting... Oh, don't want to knock that over. I'll make a big hell of a loud crash. I'll show you what a onboard toolbox is. Move that. This is the toolbox. It's pretty covered in crap right now. But as I said, I don't know what's causing it not to run. I mean, it runs great. Excuse me, it runs great. It just doesn't produce power. Well, since it no longer produces power, but it runs great, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I do want to fix it. Yes, I do definitely want to fix it. Anyway, project number 4, since we're on the subject, on why it doesn't produce power anymore, and what job it was on the day quit working, power-wise. I was working on a Ford pickup. 84 or 85 or yeah, I think it was somewhere between 84 and 86. I know that. But I was working on that, and I pulled a 400M out. Found out, brought it home, made my neighbor tore it down. Before, and he's like, you know what? It's a rust bucket piece of shit. You ain't never getting this thing to run. The heads were screwed. The block was screwed. Everything internally was just pretty much gone. For the most part. Just pretty much gone. The whole thing was just junk. Someone ran it with straight pure water for a couple of years. And just ruined the thing. So I went back to the guy I got the motor from. I'm like, you know what? The motor was junk. You got something better? He's like, well, I got a 79 Ford motorhome. I was like, okay. So I tried to start it. It cranks over. And at this point, I'm getting really frustrated. Like, okay, it's getting fuel. It's getting spark. What is wrong with it? Well, at first I was thinking, well, maybe it blew a timing chain or something. Come to find out, you know what? Let's just admit it. Let's admit it. I'm an idiot. Doesn't matter, because I want this motor to be rebuilt. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to tear the damn motor apart after I found out what was wrong with it. Found out it's a plug-in computer under the damn hood that was bolted to the firewall was trash. Well, you know what? The guy I got this motor from told me, don't stick it in your truck. Just tear it down, go through it, rebuild it, and you'll have a really nice motor after you're done. It will run beautiful. It will run great. It will do everything you want it to do, right? So that's what we did. That's what I did. I ended up tearing this thing down. And luckily, a good thing I did, because all the, let me see if I can do this. All these passage water jackets and stuff like that were all just covered in garbage. Literally covered in trash. And, that's a bad thing if you're going to reuse this block, And yeah, I pulled all the pistons out and everything else. This is a 1977 429 big block. And that's what it is. It's a 1977 Ford 429 big block truck motor. It's not a car motor. This is actually a 4-barrel truck motor. And that's what it's going to replace my 460 with eventually. Or I might just say, leave this one on the back burner and rebuild the 460. But a couple of my buddies that I went to school with told me, don't even bother building the 460. Just keep it alive. And that's what I mean by rebuilding it. I mean, if I have to put a new timing chain in it, yeah, I'll definitely put a new chain in it. But you know what? I'm just going to keep the old girl running. And I'm going to hang on to this. And it will get rebuilt when I get the money. Right now, as you see, it's at a standstill. And, let's go ahead and grab it. Rotate it here. Don't you fall in that hole, you bastard. It's going to be a bitch to get you out of there. Anyway. Yeah. I did not remove the crank this time. Because normally, like I said, motors that are pretty much gone and rusted, I usually just get rid of. But not this. And if you guys ever seen a painted green motor, a motor painted green, I think you might actually see that on this channel. At least once. But like I said, I got 3 projects going on right now. And we're going to head back over here. We're going to look at the classic. And then we'll get back onto that later. But I'll show you the project number 5. Just because I can. Ignore her. That's just my neighbor. That's just the scrapyard. Alright, let's take a look at project number 5. Ignore the license plate. Nothing I can do about that. This is a 1994 Mazda B4000. Push button 4-wheel drive, 5-speed manual with overdrive. Overdrive is required 5, yes. And it's a pretty dang good truck. It's even got the light there. And you know, it's got brand new taillights on it and stuff like that. I did a lot of work to this. It's got the factory canopy that came with it. It is 4x4 SE. All aluminum wheels. These are 31-inch tires. These are factory decals. V6. Just so you guys know, it's auto locking it up right there. You know, it's pretty good trick. This truck runs and drives just fine. For any windshield wipers. And what you're going to see is the way I got it. Little custom stuff going on here. And I got to put the cup holder back in. Yeah, you heard me. It's got cup holders on the floor. They're going back in. And there's the push button 4x4. I don't know why you don't stay on, you piece of crap. Screw you then. It's got a center console. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, it runs and drives. It's currently up to date. But, yeah, believe it or not, I still have this old thing. Yeah, I know, she's a good truck. But, yeah. And then I'm going to get back to work on this thing. And 95 Mustang V6 3.8. We'll talk about that later on a different day. Battery's flashing a little bit. You know, but other than that, it's a pretty good truck. So I'm not really gonna sweat about it. So, like I said, it's a factory pure black SE 4x4. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty damn decent truck. I mean, just, you know, a little custom here, custom there. But I'm thinking about maybe later down the road, I'm going to go ahead and pop these wheels off. Put some steel on here. You know, be done with it. You know, etc., etc. You know, stuff like that. So, I think it will look good with steel wheels instead of aluminum. But other than that, talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, YouTube, got another one for you. 1980 through 1990 MTD, 12.5, 38-inch mower deck. This one runs and drives just fine. Mower deck works great. Bagger setup works beautiful. Everything works. Ready to run and ride. No big deal. Nothing wrong with this. This one's the same exact way. Except this one over here has one thing wrong with it. No battery. That's it. This one's got a dead battery, but charge it up, you put gas in it, you're good to go. It's got the same exact motor, 12.5, 38-inch mower deck. Bearings are locked up on the mower deck. No big deal. Everything works. Simple. The battery, like I said, is deader than a doornail. It's got surface rust on it. No big deal. It's all original except the muffler. No big deal. This one is a hydrostatic classic. They all run and ride. This one here, it's got a 48-inch plow kit on it. LED headlights. This is not a brake. This here is your belt tensioner. It looks like a brake, but it's not anymore. It's a belt tensioner. This is the lever that you put in neutral. This is, well, was your brake. 5-lug bolt pattern. 44-inch mower deck. This right here is to raise and lower your plow. Drop this all the way to the ground here. It's gonna take a little bit to get used to it. Gas tank. You got pin here, pins underneath. You got your other hitch right here. You got your hole here that I drilled out. I made this hole so I could pull trailers with it. Forward, reverse, neutral. It's got a 18 horse Briggs and Stratton V-twin. Runs great. Fired up. That's interesting. I guess it wants to choke. Runs great. Let's go ahead. Give her some acceleration here. Light switch. Lights work great. Turn that off. Camp gauge works pretty damn good. That's forward. Reverse. Works really, really well. Come on, camera focus. Full mufflers. Give us some more throttle here. So we check how much fuel's in it real quick. Not very much in there, that's okay. Battery's old, no big deal. Rides is fine. Perfect. These are what attach you. It actually bolts onto your hood here. This is the hood, by the way. These are to lock your hood down. No big deal. Okay. Everything works pretty good. So far, so good, right? Alright. Like, share, subscribe. And if you guys really want to see more of these videos in the future, I got another tractor in the garage behind me. Well, on the side of me now. But, yeah, if you guys want to see more of these in the future, share, like, subscribe. Click the notification bell if you guys want to see more. Alright, YouTube. Here we go. I usually don't upload videos half the time because I'm too busy working on these damn things. Anyway, what you're looking at is a hydrostatic classic. Not anymore. It is actually, this has now been painted. It's a Ford tractor. Look under the hood here. Do a little bit of that water off of there. $18 horse V-twin Briggs and Stratton. Got mufflers on both sides. You can see how it's the Ford traditional paint job by Ford. 5 lug bolt-on wheels. Just painted it this summer. Not bad for what it is. Still have much to do. Still runs, still drives. Fire it up here for you real quick. Charging system is working as long as the light still comes on. Push button. Shake to it, which is no big deal. Runs fairly decent, actually. Oh, and I got a few other purchases that I'm probably going to show you guys just because. But, you know, like I said, hydrostatic classic / Ford tractor runs and drives just fine. I love the way it turned out. It turned out pretty good. Turn over to this guy. This is my plow tractor. And it currently does not have a battery in it. because the Ford tractor, well, I had to put the battery in it just to see if I can get that thing back in the service. We'll do a little walk around. This is a Murray, somewhere from the 90s. Unknown what year though, not certain. You know, and I'll show you that, yes, the battery's been removed for temporary. It's got all of its stuff on here. It's a good plow tractor. You know, you got your throttle, you got your mower deck, and this is what engages your belt on your mower deck. You know, it is what it is. All the sensors work. It's perfect for plowing. It's got a 12.5 Briggs, just in case you guys, if it will pick up. I don't think it will. Still has fuel in it, etc., etc. This is just a lowdown on what's going down. You know, what I've been up to lately. You know, besides mowing the earth, of course. But yeah, got this little trailer here hooked up to it. No big deal. And it's actually pretty good. Now, a lot of you guys, I was told by some of you guys, why did you tear up the other, why, you know, they start complaining about the body swap that I did on the Lawn Chief. Well, those of you guys know who you are. Well, here it is. 78 Lawn Chief bat. All original. Pure original. Straight down to the mower deck. And yes, I do know that tire's a little too big. What I have. It's what I have. A guy gave this to me. It was just a frame and seat and the dash. And that was it. I took my front clip and hood, as you see. And let's go ahead and move this charger out of the way. Just trying to charge the battery for another project. Well, this is the 10.5 Intech. Still runs great. Pull start's broke. Go figure. I was told it would happen eventually. But I'm still in the process of working on this guy. You know, you guys remember this when I did that upload. And of course, you know, I got it from a guy who got it from another guy who wasn't very nice with this. So yeah, that's the story. Front clip's back on, the hood is back on. And to make everything a little easier, this engages the mower deck. This is your throttle. And of course, nothing. Because the battery's not even in it. Of course. But yeah, this is easy to run type deal. You're gonna see where that car battery goes to in just a few seconds. You already see the black hood over here. This goes to, let's see if I can even read that. Goes to a Wizard. So let's go take a look at the Wizard. It's not much. The motor does run, but it's in pieces the way I've got it. This is a 18-horse V-twin Briggs Vanguard. My personal opinion, Vanguards are trash when you end up looking like this, of course. Tires are flat. Go figure. I got a bunch of other stuff all over it right now at this very minute. You know. But I did not get the key for this. I do have the throttle cable for it, as you all can see. And gas tank's right there. Let's get this out of the let's get this thing out of here, of course. Safeties were cut, so I just tied those two together. It did have reflectors on it at once upon a time. That's all I know. I don't really know much about this tractor other than the tires are flat and it's got the oil filter with the oil pump and stuff like that. But this is a video. And of course, you got the light switch for the headlights, you got the switch for the PTO, and of course, you know, we did look at the PTO here. This PTO is pretty much trash. See how well, let's get this up here real quick. See how well it's pretty well rusted up and burned up, etc. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4 tractors, and if you were wondering where the plow is to that, it's right here behind my compressor. There's the blade itself. Go figure. But there's just been a bunch of stuff going on around here. Got the plow tractor. I got the work tractor hooked up to the trailer here that I recently encountered a year ago. Just only had that a year. And of course, the lawn chief, you know, 78 lawn chief is now back in prime and glory. So, you know, that. And the other tire that I was going to use right here, but it is blown. But yeah, that's pretty much about it with the projects. Of course, you guys know that I got rid of all the other crap. But yeah, just a bunch of bullshit. It's got big ass beefy wheels on it, etc., etc. You guys know how that goes. But yeah, that battery goes to this. So, alright guys, well, stay tuned for future videos. Like, share, and subscribe, my friends. Peace out. Alright, YouTube. Good morning. Anyway, sorry about the late upload here. I've been working on this guy. I've been trying to figure out how to get this 1990s steering to adapt on this older MTD. So I finally figured it out. I had to pop this C-clip right here. Let's get you down there. Try to pop this C-clip out. Got another one right here. Pop that C-clip out. Mess around with it a little bit. Play with it. You know. Get it working right. You know. This motor is the one that's off of my 80s MTD. The red one. With the 10.5 on it. So, everything that's been going on so far is that right there. That's here. Let me grab a light real quick. Right there, that hole right there is where the gas tank goes. Seat's rusted out. A lot of you guys ask me where the lawn chief is. Well, I don't have a frame, but I have a body. There's the lawn chief body. Oh, and before I forget, anyone that knows where I could purchase the Cenex Hydrostatic Classic stickers for the hood. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll appreciate that. This is my 44-inch mower deck. Yes, I still have it. Practically got a new air filter in here. I just got this motor bolted down this morning. Still morning, technically. Got the muffler in. Just threads on. No problem. Gotta throw some oil in this beast. I'm gonna do some more painting on here. This is painted. I gotta get a new throttle cable here. I'm gonna put a let's go to light real quick. Try to get a good angle. I'm gonna put a push button right there in that hole. The square one there is for the light switch. The round one down there was for the originally was for the choke. I'm gonna throw a toggle switch into that as well. That knob there that you guys are looking at, it's for the transmission, so you can push it forward. And that one right there is for the e-brake, for locking the brake pedal in position, which is right there. You know. Other than that, the other thing I want to make really clear is that there's the grill. Yes, it's chrome. I'll show you a couple pieces out there that I got painted. I just gotta finish tightening up some of these motor mounts, tighten them up. I don't have any wiring in here right now, so we're gonna make that happen shortly, hopefully. Everything else, this needs to be painted, taken apart again. I'm just gonna blow it apart again and just repaint everything the original color. That's what we're shooting for. I have a 16 horse V-twin Briggs somewhere in the shop. The other thing I want to make you clear on another thing. This is a Briggs & Stratton spark plug. They're trash. When you buy a Briggs & Stratton motor, save yourself the money or the headaches. Sorry. Replace your air filter, fuel filter, and your spark plug, and make sure when you replace the spark plug, put an E3 spark plug in it. Trust me, it'll save your life. It will make everything easier to start and all that good stuff. Right now I'm trying to hurry this video up because it's starting to get a little nippy out here. I do not have a door on my garage, on my metal tin can shed. But that's in forward version. This forward, neutral, reverse. Like I said in the first video. Yeah, sorry about the late update or upload. Excuse me. I still been lots of work to do. Lots of work. There's nothing to it. So just like I said, if you guys know where I can purchase those decals, you know, those sticker decals that says Cenex Hydrostatic Classic, let me know in the comment section below. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and click that bell for notifications for the next time I upload. We're just gonna go ahead. The reason why I went with chrome is that it's what I had laying around. I just said, hey, go with it. Just get on there, get it over with, be done with it. Still needs a lot of work. I still need to get the engine pulley on here to see if this motor will still run. I'm hoping it does because I need this motor to run. I need to drive this tractor. I've never driven this tractor, so that's why we're building it now. I'm going to put plow on the front of this thing to plow snow with. So, as I said, seat's rusted out. I'm going to put tail lights on it along with the LED headlights. everything's going smoothly here. Nothing much really to do at this point, at this time. So hopefully I can get this thing rolling. Excuse me. I'm just gonna paint these wheels, sand these wheels down. Let's get you a good look real quick. Yes, I forgot to show you guys in the first video that yes, it is a 5 lug. I wasn't lying when I said it. And the other thing I'm going to show you real quick is that those painted pieces, except the big giant piece over there, it's actually got the battery trace. The battery trace actually sitting on top of that big hunk of metal there. Got a the hubcaps all painted up, which is one of them anyway. The headlight weasel whole, you know, the headlight mounts. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Headlight mounts. Show what the. That's what the dog dish / hubcap looks like, and that's what the backside looks like. Real quick, they're pretty terrible. Clean those up too. Can't even get my hand in there right now. That piece you guys are looking at right here, that's for the mower day. We don't really need that right now. Anyway, right now we're just trying to get this thing to run, function, and drive as it should. So, like I said, it's gonna be pretty badass when it's done. I can guarantee you that. But trying to round up all the parts. They don't make parts for this thing anymore, especially for these 12-horse brakes. According to Briggs and Stratton, they don't have any parts available for that engine. So I'm kind of screwed on that. So at least everything is bolted together. Everything's coming together. I just got to degrease that motor. Be done with it. As I said, one more time for a reminder, that's the Lawn Chief body. Front clip is underneath that the Cenex hydrostatic classic hood, which is red. You guys can see that. If you guys know where I can get those decals or stickers, please let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to buy those new ones. Purchase some new ones and get rid of the old ones, and then sand that hood down and paint it and be done with it. So, before I do, I'm gonna sign off here, and I'm gonna call tonight, and I'm gonna look up see if I can find some more aftermarket parts for this frame. If not, I'm gonna have to make some, like I've been doing to a point. So like, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and this is Ghost Ranger 11 signing off. Alright, YouTube, I got another one for you guys. He's out there. Well, here's my newest purchase. One of two. So, this is an MTD from like the 80s or 90s or something like that. I do believe 80s. It's all original. Body wise, it's all original. There's no modifications on here, except you guys know why that battery's like that. And I show where the original battery goes. Original battery goes right there. I didn't have any money, so I was like, you know what? I got a battery that holds up. It's supposed to be 1236 12 horsepower brakes, and a 7-speed transmission, and a 38-inch cut. Well, that's not what's on here today. Now, get to that here in a minute. We have the famous toggle switch. We have the key, and you all remember this. This is the Lawn Chief's 10.5 intake. The reason why I have this right now is because in dual start, I needed something that ran, something I can drive instead of going straight. It's not a dragster. So, like I said, this is one of two. So, we're going to go take a look at the other one that I got. And yes, I have the MTD stickers or badges. So, I'm going to pop the key out of here. And go ahead and show you guys what the other one looks like, which is in my backyard. Sorry, that's why the camera's facing downward, because I don't want to get my neighbors and all that stuff. I will be doing a review on this right now. In fact, this is 84 F-150 306. It's got a major blow-by issue. Still runs, still drives. I don't drive it due to the blow-by problem. And here's the 38-inch mower deck to the MTD that you guys just saw. That was the adapter plate that was on the motor that was in it. That is a 44-inch mower deck to this. Back up here so you guys, the way you see it's the way I got it. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. This is forward, neutral, reverse. We'll open up the hood and you'll see the original motor that was on the MTD. 12 horse brakes, flat head. It runs, but it has an issue. It has a dying issue. Like it's not getting enough fuel. So that's okay, because we're gonna tear into the original motor that came off of here, which is a 12 horse, and someone already put their battery terminals in, whatnot. The headlights are broke out from in the behind. So, and yes, steering wheel works pretty good, but the only thing is that that's custom. Custom all the way. And since the seat's just sitting here, we'll just move this off to the side. Here's the rest of the electrical here. Gotta be careful with these electrical plug-ins, because you never know when you're gonna actually need them. So that's why they're that. This is the fuel line. This is the I do believe this is some sort of gear lube or hydraulic cylinder, or excuse me, not cylinder, but hydraulic fluid of some kind. So I'm thinking about putting a 17.5 on here and see how well the transmission works or anything like that. This has a 5-lug rear heavy-duty axle. I will do what I can to show you guys that. Can you guys see one of the bolt holes yet? I can. But yeah. Excuse me. It's gonna be a pretty good tractor. You have your lever here. You have whatever this was for. I forgot what this was for. You have your light switch. That is no good. You have the brand new amp meter, believe it or not. Brand new. $50 for that. But yeah, let's show you the front here. It's pure chrome. This is also an MTD. So, yeah, I mean, this is the 2 new tractors I just got day before yesterday. So, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, share with all your buddies, families, folks, whatever and what have you. Make sure you please subscribe and like the videos. There's usually more on the way. Ghost Ranger 11 signing off.